Hi guys, welcome back to Manchester United Career Mode, episode number 9. So last time out, obviously we had a bad time against PSG, which has meant that we are going to drop into the Europa League. So if you have a quick look at the calendar, obviously we're not playing again in the Europa League until February. We've got, I think that's a French team, so not the worst draw. Saint Sebastian, I think, something like that. Yeah, so that comes in between a Newcastle game. So obviously we're gonna have to go and win that Europa League now, just to try and offset the disappointment of not going through into the knockout stages of the Champions League. But yeah, so we're going to finish off December today, and then that's going to lead us obviously into the January window where we've got a couple of youngsters coming in, Palestri and Chiori, and then Ngalo will be leaving. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the squad probably at the end of this episode, or maybe the beginning of January. Obviously, once the players have come in and out, and then we'll, if you can put in the comments, obviously any other players that you think that we should go for, where we need to strengthen, and be appreciated. So yeah, today we're going to start off Aston Villa. So we've got a full strength team, and I have already put Eric Bailly into the starting lineup. He played fantastic last episode, and I think we've got to give him a run. So I'll give him at least this episode to make sure that he can keep it up, really, basically. So we're going to play the Villa game with a full strength team. We then have 4 days in between for the Brighton, so I'm expecting we can play pretty much a full strength team. So I'm going to sim that game against Brighton, and then obviously a short turnaround for a Villa at home. So we will be rotating for the next 2 games. So we'll be playing both Villa at home and Fulham away. Obviously not the worst games. Fulham, I don't think, are playing that well as Brighton. So we'll have a quick look at the league. As you can see, we're 7 points behind Liverpool now, but we do have a game in hand. So if we can put a string of wins together today, we've got a chance of really pushing towards that top of the table. So Fulham are actually in 9th, so playing better than I envisioned, really. Brighton are down in 17th, so they're not. Hopefully we can get a good sim in there, and then Villa we're going to be playing twice. They're currently only in 14th, so it's not the worst month, really. So let's get into this and see if we can pick up a win against Villa. Right, so away at Villa Park, start. You can see Bruno Fernandes is currently the top scorer, and I think Martial's only 1 behind him as well. So obviously we've had a good start with our goal scorers. Let's see if we can continue it on today. It's a strange camera angle, this one. But Bruno Fernandes straight in. Gets it into Martial. It's a nice ball into Pogba. Pogba cutting onto that right foot, trying to get the shot off, but it's well blocked. It's a good chance there. Pogba cut inside to try and get that right foot strike off. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's just been levered off that one. Powered that one out, and it is too much weight on that one. Oh, and they've worked it through. Is he onside? I think he was. Went for the chip. Obviously the wrong idea in the end, but he did get through nicely. Aaron Maguire was nowhere near the play, really. Martial, back to Pogba. Pogba, back to Martial. It's just behind him a little bit. Gets the strike on goal, but it's a good save. And so the pass from, you can see the ball skipping up. Yeah, the pass from Pogba was not hard enough. Had to come back for it, Martial. Otherwise, Could perhaps run onto it rather than having to take that early strike. So we fizz this one into Maguire. Harry Maguire does have lots of chances from these corners. So far, it's been very wayward, really, with his efforts. Maybe we start to look for Bailly. Obviously, Bailly last episode picked up a header from a corner. Trezeguet. Working it through McTominay. That's a lovely challenge there from McTominay. It's into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with all the space in the world here. Tries a little jink. Gets it back to Pogba. And again, we can't get the shot off first time. Oh, and it's hit the back stanchion there. So he's ripped that left-footed. It's going away from the goal. Good chance for Paul Pogba. Finally, we do get the ball away here. Now, can we counter? Pogba into Alex Telles. He's again darted forward here. Alex Telles. Telles still going. Telles. Nice ball back. Again, it's well blocked. Villa just seem to be able to pick up the block all the time. And now they're in behind here. And strangely, they've gone right back. We've got Harry Maguire, who's not the quickest. Really could have gone at him there, but decided against it. Oh, and here's a chance. And again, they're just looking for that little slip pass. So far, David De Gea has been good enough for it. And here's a chance. Bruno Fernandes. And it's right on half time. And again, both teams have been playing this counter-attack football. And this time it ended up 2-on-1 really. You've got Martial and Bruno Fernandes together. The defender had to go to Martial. Martial managed to get the ball through, and it's Bruno Fernandes one-on-one with the keeper. And he rips it in, and the league's top scorer gets another goal, and that's 13 in the Premier League now for Bruno Fernandes. So that means he does go a couple ahead now with Martial. We take the lead right on half time. Playing there, McTominay. Pogba, back to McTominay. Will we get another chance right at the end of this first half? Just runs out of time. But good solid first half there. 1-0. The through ball. Here's a chance. Eric Bailly's good block initially, but it's come back out to him here. Oh, and they've worked it nicely, and David De Gea has to get down. So it fell nicely there for Villa, but David De Gea with a good save, and here's a chance. The back post he got ahead of. So Ross Barkley got ahead of Maguire there. Maguire and Wan-Bissaka both challenging him there, but in the end, poor effort from Ross Barkley. So far, so good for us, but a second goal would be nice to really put the game beyond doubt here. And here's a good chance. It's Marcus Rashford. Rashford still going. It's a good ball back, and Pogba is blocked. How many times are Villa going to block the ball here today? Eric Bailly wins us the ball straight back though. McTominay looking for some space. Finds it to Bruno Fernandes. He's got 4 players around him at the time there. It's lifted over the top, but it's grossly overhit. David De Gea calms it down nicely. It's into Eric Bailly. Into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka now. Goes in McTominay. McTominay into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking for the run of Martial. Anthony Martial surely drops it into the bottom corner. And it's those two again. Bruno Fernandes, Martial. Playing it between them really. Both coming up now with a goal and an assist today. And all of a sudden, this looks like it's going to be an easy day really. Nice little turn back inside on that right foot and then just strokes it into the corner away from the keeper. Could have done better there. Dan James looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes now. Bruno Fernandes looking to get the ball in. Bruno Fernandes again. Still trying his trickery to get a shot off at goal. Oh, and that's in behind. Is he offside? I think he is. He's chipped the keeper. Looked offside to me, but the referee says no. That is offside. Looks like it is. Eric Bailly's just kept him on, I assume, but it's very, very tight. But Villa back in the game, and now Ollie Watkins, obviously it was a good sub from them. Wesley didn't do much in that first half, or the first 55 minutes. Dan James just wins the throw in. So as we say, we've only got a few minutes to hang on to this result really. Tomine back to Fred. Fred now. A look back for Fred. Fred strikes it right-footed. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. So we'll look for the fizz ball in. It's into Harry Maguire, who's got it on target. Could have made sure there late on. As it is, still Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's fallen to Fred. Fred surely, and there it is. Into the 4th minute of added on time. But we have made sure. And Fred, obviously, the come on in place of Pogba late on. He'll be happy to pick up a goal. It's nicely worked in the end, and that is only his first goal of the season. So he's another player, obviously, he'd be wanting more starts, but I think neither Van der Beek or Fred have really done enough to warrant starting ahead of Pogba yet. Well, that's the end of the game. I've got to say it's a decent win for us, and we'll move on to the next one. Right, welcome back. Obviously we're at the Brighton game now, so December 24th, Christmas Eve. Brighton down in 17th place, so like I say, we're going to sim this game, or do the interactive sim. Let's have a quick look at the first team, see how it looks like everybody's fully fit. Sharpness is looking reasonably good for everybody. Yeah, I'm happy with the bench as it is. I have brought Twanzebe as the backup. Obviously, he can then play centre back or right back a little bit more than maybe Lindelof would have done. Apart from that, I think we're happy with proceeding with this team. So let's get into it and hope we can pick up a win. Right, so welcoming Brighton and Hove Albion to Old Trafford. Let's see how we get on. So it's Wan-Bissaka. So McTominay to Martial, back to McTominay. To Fernandes into Martial, who's just bumped off it there. So it's a nice little one-touch play there, keeping hold of the ball nicely. Alex Telles has just run. Oh, they had the ball taken out there. We're pressing high, looking to get on Brighton early on here. McTominay, back to Maguire. Trying to get it through to Wan-Bissaka. It was a poor pass, or played through. Martial dropping the shoulder into Rashford, who comes central. Got the shot off, but it's a good save there by Ryan. Fernandes, we picked it back up, Martial, and it's that combination again. Bruno Fernandes to Martial. Martial, that makes it his 13th of the season, so they're back all square. Tied for that top scorer in the Premier League so far this season. So Pogba's probably not had the best game so far, so he could potentially be somebody we do bring off. We have got it away. Martial for Pogba. Pogba into Fernandez, into Martial. Anthony Martial looking for some space. We worked it nicely, Martial. Oh, and McTominay played it to Martial the first time and then to Fernandez. Matt Ryan's managed to save both of them. There's James into McTominay. McTominay's had a good game. Oh, and Martial looking for Bruno. 76 minutes. I think we are going to have to make a couple of changes now. Bring on Juan Mata. Play Mata out on that right side. So a few minutes left here. Oh, and here's a chance. Eric Bailly gets over there. Managed to hold him up, but they've still got a chance, and it is 1-1. Oh, it's Alexis McAllister. Looked like we'd got away with it. But Brighton kept coming forward. And now the changes have been made. But oh, and here's another chance. Oh, what a good chance there. Alexis McAllister could have had a second and got the winner. So it's all Brighton at the minute. Brighton still coming again. And De Gea makes a great save from Mapai. Oh, and it's headed over the bar. And all of a sudden, it looked like it was an easy result. And Brighton now have not only equalised, but looked like they could have got the winner. Brandon Williams. McTominay, who's had a good game. It's into Donny van de Beek, who's trying to get away from it here. And we don't get a shot off. And in the end, it's a 1-1 draw. So disappointing. It looked like it was just a matter of time before we was going to get the second goal. And then Brighton just marched into life. Could have even won that one. So we've got Donny van de Beek here asking for more games. So you're still in the squad. He will get a few chances coming up. Obviously, we've got to rotate the team in the next game against Villa. So welcome back. So we're not quite at the Villa game yet, but a youth player, Rossetti, he's 18 years old. He did come obviously unsettled, saying that he wanted to leave or be called up. So we did call him up, and it has actually finished our youth objective as well. So obviously signed 3 players younger than 20. So that was a high priority. So that's managed to do that. So our board have gone up as slightly, so it's up to 71 rating now. So not fantastic, but just comes up a little bit. Yeah, so this youngster, we'll have a quick look at him. He is actually, he has got good potential, and he has he's already 69 rated, so he's actually pretty good. The reason I'd not actually called him up yet was his attacking work rate is on low. So he's in his development. He is actually, his development plan, he is improving that at the minute. His attacking work rate will improve, but it's still 10 weeks away, so at the minute is not really usable. I think we may actually put him on the loan list. So obviously as a winger, we've got a couple of wingers coming in, so we'll add him to the loan list and see if we can send him out. Obviously we've got Leon Watts as well. We're waiting to trying to get a loan for. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Obviously we are going to be making some changes today. A lot of the players are not fully fit, so we'll keep as many as we can in there. So do we possibly take out Harry Maguire? I think we do. So Harry Maguire hasn't been having the greatest of times recently. I think so. He's 96, so he's not that unfit. And obviously we want to keep his sharpness going, so we'll keep Tellez in. I think we'll bring on Brandon Williams there in place of Wan-Bissaka. McTominay, I think we'll give Nemanja Matic. Obviously Matic has been wanting game time, so we'll give him a start. And I think Donny van de Beek as well in place of Pogba. Do we start Wan maybe, or do we? I think we do. Give Juan Mata a start on this right side. And put Jesse on the bench. So obviously lots of changes made today, but we'll see how we go on with this squad. So like I say, we've got another game straight after this. So only 3 days before we then play again. So obviously we will be heavily rotating again. Right, so Aston Villa at home now. Obviously we managed to pick them off in the end and get a 3-1 win at Villa Park. As you can see, it's a very cold looking, misty looking day at Old Trafford. Oh, is that a free kick? No, the referees wave play on and they're in behind here. Brandon Williams having to get back here at Trezeguet. Trezeguet, that's nicely held up and got the ball off there. Lindelof's done well. Knock that away. Obviously we've got a new centre-back partnership again. So yeah, we've got Lindelof and Eric Bailly together today. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, it's a good chance. Good save. Fingertip save there by David De Gea. It's John McGinn. It's going into that corner, I think. It's angling away from the keeper and David De Gea managed to turn it around for a corner. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, and it's just gone over the bar. For a second, I thought that was looping in there, so it's not hit with any power. It's kind of looped off his head. It's very close to dropping into that far corner. We do survive, and let's continue on here. Fernandes now, taking his time. And they'll look for Donny van de Beek, who's made a good run, and it's well seen out there. Was a good tracking back there by the Villa number 24. All this straight out to Brandon Williams here. Brandon Williams bringing it forward. It's a nice ball into Bruno Fernandes now. Bruno Fernandes has got Martial. Martial, drop of the hip. Gets into Bruno, into Donny van de Beek. He's onside. And he has scored. Donny van de Beek. Like I say, 24 minutes into this game, he's definitely been heavily involved today. You've got to say, these are chances you've got to take. So it's played into him nicely. Holds off the defender. Possibly was a little bit soft there, but Donny van de Beek does well. Taking his chance. And that is his second goal in the Premier League now for Donny. And again, it's about who's playing well. We've seen that we've got to pick, obviously, players on form. That's nicely done. Brandon Williams still going here. Brandon Williams plays it into Martial, who tries to step inside there, but defender did well to cut it out. Is he onside here? It's like it must be. It's just kept it in. Alex Tellez gets over there and does really well. That's played into Donny van de Beek. Back out to Rashford now. Marcus Rashford stretching his legs. Cuts it inside. Bruno Fernandes. Surely Bruno. Left footed into the corner. And that's 2-0 up. So just off to the half-hour mark. It's a good counter-attack there. So Rashford just lays that one into Bruno. Just gets there ahead of the defender. Fernandes smashes it into the corner. Nice left foot there. And that's 14th goal of the season for Bruno. 32 minutes gone at Old Trafford. And it's already looking like this could be game over. So Villa keeping hold of the ball, but not going anywhere dangerous really at the minute. As we come towards the half time, can we keep them out for the last few minutes? And here's a chance! David De Gea denying on the chance, and it really was a good chance. Right on half time there. Just saved it with his legs. So literally now, as we come into the last seconds of this first half, it's Juan Mata who's got that away. So it's another chance. So Villa pressing, trying to get something at the end here, but Eric Bailly did well. It's Donny van der Beek now who just brings it away. Just look to hang on to the ball here. There is the half-time whistle. So 2-0, solid. Villa really could have took their chance right at the end there, but I've got to say, pretty good first half from us. Right, so we're going to start the second half. We have made a couple of changes. I've brought on Agarlo in place of Martial, and Alex Telles has come off for Luke Shaw. So really just to freshen up the team. Obviously, we came into this game with a few players probably not 100% match fit. So obviously we've now we have the 2-0 lead, so we possibly can afford to rest a couple of players. So we do have Fulham in just another 3 days. So at this point of the season, obviously you've got games coming thick and fast. You do need to rest players when you can. Van der Beek into Agarlo. Agarlo waiting for a runner, finds Fernandes. This boy does not miss. Bruno, and that's, I think, his 15th now of the season. So 15 goals already, and we're not even into January yet. So Agarlo just holds it up, waits for the run of Bruno Fernandes, and he just smashes it into the corner. Lovely finish, and that is the third goal. 15 on the season for Bruno. All done, pretty much. Agarlo gets stuck in there nicely. It's into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno lays it to Agarlo. Agarlo finds Rashford, who's come bombing on here. Rashford into Donny van der Beek. Donny, lovely finish. Lovely play in between the players there. And Donny van der Beek caps off his start today with a brace. So it was a nice ball here to Rashford. Rashford flicks it back to Donny, who takes it in his stride and then lashes it in with that left foot. Really nice finish. So 3 goals now. You do think, does he deserve to keep hold of his place now? Because Pogba's not been fantastic. Everybody's done well, but his pass is cut out in that midfield. Oh, Matic has been spun a little bit too easily there. Luke Shaw can't win the header. Everybody just forcing the player away. Oh, Rashford can't quite make the interception a couple of times, and it's gone all the way through. Surely only consolation goal, but it's disappointing to give that one away, really. Oh, Ghazi at the back post. So Rashford looked like he made a couple of challenges. It's gone through, and no jump there from Lindelof and Brandon Williams. Not really getting off the ground at all, just getting crunched. But El Ghazi, that's his first of the season. But 4-1, surely far too far back for Villa to get anything from this game. Oh, he's managed to work his way through here. Lindelof trying to block it up, and Eric Bailly again, he's fantastic at blocks. Eric Bailly, Donny van der Beek. Oh, Donny van der Beek, that's the first mistake really we've seen from him today. Rashford picks off the pass, it's into Garlo. Garlo into Mata, finding Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard, surely Jesse, another chance. No, it's a good chance for Jesse there. Obviously doesn't get too many chances these days, but it's a good chance for him to get a shot on goal there. So we'll fizz this one over, looking for Eric Bailly, who's running onto it, but it's over hit it for him really. Eric Bailly coming out to him, and we'll finally have snicked it off somebody there. Donny van der Beek lays it into Agarlo. Agarlo out to Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard again. Good chance for Jesse. Again, can't quite get the pass back to Agarlo there. Oh, it's actually gone out for a goal kick. Well, surely now that's the last few seconds. They're happy for the referee to blow now. Oh, nicely, but it's dropped in the middle. So 4-1 victory. So we'll beat Villa 3-1 and 4-1 today. I think pretty standard victories in both today. But that man played really well, Donny van der Beek. I think he'll be happy with his contribution today. Right, so we're back at the Fulham game. As you can see from the top scorers, Fernandes up to 15, Martial 13. So ahead of Harry Kane, who's the next one on 11, and then Aguero, Werner, Martinelli. So got some good competition up there, but at the minute we're doing really well. So still 6 points behind Liverpool. Well, obviously we got worse because of that draw against Brighton. So it is 6 points now, and we have played 20 games each. So just over the halfway mark. 6 points behind. Obviously not ideal. We're ahead of Man City just by the 1 point. So you'd say that top three of pulling away a little bit from Chelsea and Arsenal. But let's go into this Fulham game. Fulham down to 11th now after their recent game. So they must have had a couple of defeats, you would say. We look at that first team. So obviously they've got a few players that are not fully fit, but we will change our players out. So obviously Maguire's back. I'm going to continue with Tellez. I think we'll bring out Eric Bailly, and we'll give Tuanzebe a start. Put Fosu-Mensah on the bench. Who else have we got? So Wan-Bissaka's okay. McTominay can come back in. Donny van der Beek's obviously not fully fit, so we'll bring Pogba back in, and I think we'll keep everybody else the same really. So if we look at the bench, we'll put on Luke Shaw. What else have we got? So Mata we have to take out for Jesse. Maybe put Watts on in place of Van der Beek, who's obviously not fully fit. I think we'll leave it at that, and we'll see how we go on with this team. So away at Craven Cottage, let's get into it. Right, so Craven Cottage we are. Let's see if we can finish off this episode with a solid victory, away victory. So we have a strong team out there. Obviously we've made a few changes because of fitness, but got the big players out there. Fernandes, Martial. Again, looking for more goals to try and push further ahead in that scoring table. Michelle can't get the ball through to Dan James there. Oh, and SpenUnitedGaming, not the start he wanted there. Gone diving into a challenge and missed it by a mile. Nicely into Martial. Martial turned into trouble, but he's held up. Kept on to the ball here. Pogba trying to find it through to Fernandez, but it is easily taken off him. So obviously it's interesting to see what kind of game we get from Pogba today, because unless he's really has a really good game, you'd say Donny van der Beek's probably gonna get that starting spot next time out, and they've worked it too easily here, and Fulham have taken the lead. Centre backs, this is not the best partnership we've had recently. SpenUnitedGaming and Maguire are both looking a little bit lost. And they just had it worked round them there. And Bobby Reid, he gets his first of the season 20 minutes in, and we're behind against Fulham. Rashford into Pogba here. McTominay back to what was intended for Pogba, but it's gone to Bruno in the end. Bruno Fernandez. McTominay again. Well, again, look for Pogba. Pogba into Bruno. Bruno, a nice turn. Bruno, you can't give this guy any kind of space at all. What a finish. Just turned and struck that really, really well. Bruno Fernandez has got us back in this game very early on here. It's a lovely turn. He slams that one into the corner. No chance for the keeper to pick that one up. 18 yards out. He's ripped that by the keeper. That's number 16 for Bruno now. 10 minutes before half time, and Fulham very much attacking. Oh, it's a good ball in. Oh, he slammed in. Bobby Reid having the game of his life out there. So it's fizzed in here. And Bobby Reid, it's a good run. Struck it first time. He's beat it to his near post to here, but you've got to say, with that power, not much he could have done with it. And Fulham back in the lead. Bruno into Pogba. McTominay. SpenUnitedGaming coming forward here. Pogba into Martial. Martial steps away. Anthony Martial. It's a good save by the keeper. Oh, and they've managed to work the ball away here. Oh, and he should have got the ball there. Fernandez. And he worked it in behind again. Fulham have looked really dangerous on the attack. And we've looked a little bit ropey at the back. Tellers trying to get the ball. Nice turn. Oh, and Bobby Reid still getting the ball away there. Looked like SpenUnitedGaming had actually made a good challenge. But we're going to half time and we're 2-1 down. Alright, so we'll kick off the second half. Obviously, we've got to come from behind. Bobby Reid scored both goals for them today, and they look pretty good going forward, Fulham. So not only do we need to get goals at the one end, we need to actually keep them out at the back as well. Pogba couldn't get through. Oh, McTominay's been slipped away from there. Played over the top. Bobby Reid. He's definitely... Oh, and he's the onside. It's offside. for a second it looked like we were going further behind. We'll look at the replay here. Tuanzebe steps up and yeah, he's well offside. It's two players and got caught there. Fizz that one in. McTominay now. McTominay back to Bruno. Bruno Fernandes into Martial. Martial picks out Pogba. Can he work this on? And Pogba used his physique there to keep the man off. And then fizzes it into the corner. And that's the Pogba that we need. It's definitely the Pogba we need today. Gets us the equaliser. So did just enough to keep the right back away from Tete there. And then smashes it in by the keeper. No chance for him. And all of a sudden, it's back game on. 2-2. Oh, and we've had a poor defensive display from our players so far. Just looked a little bit nervy on the ball. Bruno steps away nicely into Martial. Martial into Pogba. Oh, it's a good save. So Pogba struck this one hard. It's going into the corner and the keeper's pulled off a good save. So changes for them. I think we have to look at possible changes as well. In fact, I'm pretty happy with the team. I think fitness-wise, they look pretty good. So Fernandes is gonna knock this one in towards Maguire, who gets up and again cannot get it on target. It's not far over the bar, but just can't seem to connect. Looked in here. Tuanzebe did well, headed it away, but Fulham picking the ball back up. Oh, Bobby Reid. Got to keep him away from the goal today. He seems very, very dynamic going forward. Oh, and Tuanzebe had it nicked away from him, and David De Gea having to come to the rescue with his feet there. Oh, and here's a chance. Anthony Martial! Well saved. Pogba. Oh, Rashford trying to jink it away, but they've managed to get it off him. Good ball. Is he onside? He's not. So now literally the last seconds of the game. Can we have one last chance to get a winner here? Dan James rolls into McTominay. Pogba looking for Anthony Martial. Martial. Oh, trying to get it through to Fernandes. The ball was under hit. Oh, it's still time. Wan-Bissaka. So Fulham, are they going to get the last chance here? Oh, Wan-Bissaka has got in there nicely. And there is the full-time whistle. 2-2. You've got to say, probably Fulham deserved definitely something from the game. Obviously, Bobby Reid having the game of his life, really. But I think we've got to be disappointed. Defensively, we were a bit poor today. Right, so that's where we end the episode. Next time out, we're going to have Bradford in the first round of the FA Cup. But yeah, so it's going to be a busy one. 2, 4, 6, 7 games again. So don't really want to split it into 2 again. Obviously, we've got the cup game that we can. We've got Chelsea twice. Obviously, the cup games as well. So obviously, that must be the semi-final. So do we? Obviously, I want to play them. I want to play Liverpool. I want to play Spurs. So I think we are going to have to split it again. So January, too busy a month that we can afford to sim far too many of those games. So yeah, come back next time, and we'll be playing. Obviously, we've got Chelsea, Tottenham. Probably play those three, and then sim the cup game, and then obviously we'll come back and play the remaining three. That's how we'll go. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.